What's up, guys? This is Crypto Pros here, bringing you another cryptocurrency related video. This one's going to be about hedging, and many of you probably already know about this, but for people that may just be starting out in cryptocurrencies or don't know what this is, that's what I'm going to talk about today. So first off, I should define hedging. Hedging is a trading strategy where a loss in one investment is offset by a gain in another. So pretty much it just comes down to risk management. If you take any business class in college or high school, probably the first thing they're going to teach you is risk management. It's very important when investing, and it pretty much just comes down to diversifying your portfolio. So as you can see, I have a coin called We Trust up here. So pretty much the concept is, if you're investing in We Trust, you should hedge your bet or hedge your investment by also investing in Rise. So this is just an example of two coins that I chose to use for this video, but these are actually two pretty good coins if you guys want to research them on your own time. But yeah, so Rise and We Trust. So it's pretty much just making sure you diversify your portfolio, getting a whole bunch of different coins, so that if We Trust drops, like let's say you bought it at 50 cents. Let's say you bought it down here or up here, and it drops down to 10 cents and you're super bummed. But at the same time, let's say you bought Rise down here at 27 cents, and then it shoots up to 58 cents. See, you made up for the loss in We Trust here after it dipped, and you bought at an all-time high with Rise. You made up for it by this gain right here. So that's pretty much the concept of hedging your bets. So that's very, very important, and it's something I make sure I do. And again, guys, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a legally licensed financial advisor. I'm just a YouTuber, so definitely take everything I say with a grain of salt. But the other thing is, don't give in to FUD. That is probably the number one thing that newbies in the crypto space, they're guilty of that. I mean, we all are in some way or another. But fear, or FUD, just means fear, uncertainty, and doubt. So it pretty much comes down to seeing a headline like Bitcoin is dropping 50% like this week or something like that, or if it's speculation or speculative or whatever, or if it's news, just it's absolutely not true. That's pretty much FUD. So yeah, like this whole South Korea thing with these exchanges being shut down, I mean, that is a pretty big deal, but it's not like the crypto market is all of a sudden just going to tank all the way down to nothing. I mean, it might take a small hit, but people that are blowing this way out of proportion to how it should really be taken, which it's somewhat serious, but the market is still going to recover and it's still going to grow. It's just going to grow slower now that this is happening, because Korea is a large market. So yeah, just don't give in to FUD. And the thing that goes along with that is HODL. So I'm sure if you guys have been in the crypto space for any amount of time, you've heard this term. So HODL just means hold on for dear life. And this came about by a guy on the crypto forums saying hold, and apparently he was drunk and meant to say hold, but he said HODL. So it's been a term used in the space ever since. So HODL just means hold on for dear life, and it just means you don't lose money until you sell. Is pretty much the principle. So just hold on to it. Like if you bought Rise, again using this example, let's say you got Rise up here at like 55 cents, and it tanks down to 26 cents here. You don't lose money until you actually sell this. So if you hold it up to this high right here, so if you hold it for September to January and it goes up to 163, you've made money. So don't sell in here, that hold it. So I can't stress that enough. Make sure you HODL your coins within reason. If there's news that comes out that is actually it's not FUD and it's actually official, that's going to totally shut down a coin and ruin it, then you might want to sell your coin. You might not want to hold it. So that's something that it's different for each coin. For yeah, it's just different in each situation. So that's something you'd have to research on your own. And yeah, so another thing is don't invest in scam coins. So that's another thing that many newbies, and I mean, even veterans are still guilty of. So it just comes down to researching your investments thoroughly. And this goes with anything in business and investing. So you just want to make sure you look at the charts and find the all-time highs and lows. Make sure you're not buying at all-time highs. That's pretty important. You never want to buy a coin when it's up here, you know, on these peaks. You want to buy them on dips. So never buy at all-time highs. And look at their website. So just for an example, let's go to Rise's website. Make sure they have a website for one. If you go to CoinMarketCap and you see they don't have a website, that immediately is a red flag, you know. And if you go to markets and you see they're on some weird markets, I mean, that might slow its growth. I mean, that's not a huge thing because it could be added to other markets, but it still does play a role in deciding ultimately whether or not you want to invest. And social, that's another thing. You want to make sure they're staying up with their constituents and their coin holders. So Rise has been pretty good about that. And then let's check out their website. So yeah, immediately you can tell they have a pretty good website. They've invested their time and money into making this look good. I mean, this is a cool website in my opinion. So yeah, just check out the websites. They got a good video here. It's pretty much going to explain what they're about. Yeah, I mean, this is a good designed website, and that means this coin is going to be it's going to be a decent buy. You know, if they're investing their time and energy and keeping their coin holders updated on what's going on, and they're putting time and effort into developing the coin, then it's going to be a good coin to invest in. So if they have a good tech, of course. But yeah, that's another thing you have to research. You also want to look up the development team. So I don't see a development team on this website, so that's kind of a red flag for me. Actually, that's not true. It's right here. So yeah, here's the team right here. So you want to make sure you look at their team, make sure they have a team. Personally, I don't like websites that are just have anonymous teams. I think you need to be able to research them and see what their past experience is. But yeah, just go. This is actually a pretty good team. This is a big team, so that's good. Legal partners. This is all good stuff right here. So yeah, you definitely want to look up the development team. And the other thing is, you want to look, if they do have a GitHub, you want to look at these guys' GitHub, especially like the CEOs and the coders, like the developers right here. You want to make sure you look at their GitHub activity and see how active they are in the community. So if they're coding like 300-400 times a year and up, I mean, that's a really good sign. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. I want to keep this video somewhat short. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is just keep up with the current news and on each coin and in the space in general. So don't give in to FUD, but make sure you realize what's going on. So yeah, with that, guys, I'm going to leave you with that, and good luck with all your investments, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos. I'm just starting it out. So yeah, guys, keep watching, and have a good one.